Hey, Robert, how are you?
So your heartbeat bill, your anti-abortion bill has made it. It's going to the governor, right? What's going to happen next? Now the
Sure,
real fight starts.
and listen, it's our anti-abortion pro-life bill. This was the product of the prayers and work and hopes of hundreds of thousands of Louisianans, and it got passed by a very large majority by both houses of the Louisiana legislature. Louisiana Family Forum, Louisiana Right to Life, Concerned Women of America. This was teamwork.
So, as I said a couple of seconds ago, now the real fight starts, right?
Well, every one of these anti-abortion, pro-life bills is challenged by the abortion industry in the federal courts. So, yes, we now move on to the next phase of the fight, which is taking on the abortion industry in the federal courts. And I have long held that we should not refrain from doing the right thing as legislators now, because the federal courts may do the wrong thing in the future.
But your bill has an amendment tacked onto it that doesn't even let it go into effect until the Mississippi law makes its way through the court system. So our legal fight on this may be down the road a ways, right?
Well, we're not going to be spending litigation dollars on this immediately. That's right. The bill states that this act will not go into effect until the United States Fifth Circuit Court of Appeal rules on Mississippi's fetal heartbeat bill. And actually, I wasn't even in favor of that. I wanted for us to put it into place as soon as the law became effective. But that amendment was made over my objection. I think we need to be very aggressive. The abortionists are ruthless, merciless, relentless in killing our babies. I think we need to fight back, and I've been tried to be very clear, not just speaking on my own behalf, but on behalf of the babies, the families, the Christians in Louisiana, that we need to go get in the parking lot and fight to protect our babies and keep the abortion industry from killing our children.
Mr. John, every step of the way, the governor, John Bel Edwards, said, I'll sign, I'll sign, I'll sign. Have you spoken to the governor the last couple of days? What do you anticipate?
I have not really. I'm sure he's very busy. He's got statewide responsibility. The short answer is no, I have not. But like you, I have seen his statements to the media that he intends to sign it, so we're very pleased with that.
John, let me ask you, this is going to sound so cynical, but what the hell? Have you considered the fact, well, first of all, the governor's going to get a lot of criticism and probably a lot of blowback from the Democrat Party on a national level, and a lot of that has to do with funding. Has it occurred to you, has it occurred to other Democrats, as he says he'll sign this, that because of the legal ramifications is it possible he's saying behind the scenes to pro-lifers, i.e. on the national Democrat level, I can go ahead and sign this. Nothing's going to happen. Don't worry about it. Do you worry about that?
Look, I think we need to get beyond party lines. We've had this conversation with you and Aaron many times. This is my view. I think America needs to get beyond party lines, Republican, Democrat, black, white, rich. We just need to get back to doing the right thing. And taking a stand against the abortion industry and protecting our babies, that is the right thing. And to me, it's about purpose, priority, and principle, and not parties, partisanship, and politics. It's long overdue. 60 million babies have been murdered. That's genocide. That's what happened. We and our school children should be taught what the communists did under Stalin and Soviet Union. 50, 60 million lives lost. Communist China, 50, 60 million or more people killed. Hitler, Cambodia. Called genocide. We need to stop. And when I believe that we need to confront the culture of death, I think we need to take the fight to the abortion industry. I think what they do is cowardly. They lie. Anyone notice that we spend 99.9% of our time talking about rape and incest, the cases which may occur in a fraction of 1% of the cases. So they've been dishonest. They have
what are the exceptions in your bill?
Well, there really aren't, except that, if a physician believes that the baby is not going to survive, and potentially to protect the life of the mother. So,
Okay. And fetal heartbeat is at what point? What
well,
are the
and that's a
doctors
matter
telling
of
you?
debate. I've heard people say,
Yes.
experts say 18, 22 days. It might be 4, 5, 6 weeks. It's early on. But let me be clear. I believe abortion is murder. I believe murder is wrong. I think we need to take a stand and saying it's time to stop killing American babies. And why are we wandering around like, we just woke up out of a deep sleep and can't figure out why we have violence in the cities, why we have teenage suicides, why we have juvenile gangsters that have no regard for human life. Well, look, adults are saying it's okay to kill. I think we need to confront violence and crime and killing people at every level.
Are you optimistic, John, that Roe v. Wade will be overturned, and how soon?
John, let me sort of jump on the second
second
part. Is it part? You said let's talk big picture here, strategically. Is it part of the pro-life movement to have the pro-choice people challenge these state laws so it goes to the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade?
We absolutely want for this fight to end up in front of the United States Supreme Court, and we want it to end up there as many times as it takes for us to get it right. And that's one of the big reasons that people voted for President Trump, and I've supported President Trump. I made campaign contribution to him. We wrote a book exposing the scam of Robert Mueller's investigation of him, and one of the reasons is he has taken a stand for life. So absolutely, we're glad that he is trying to put people on the Supreme Court that have common sense, that are just, that respect human life, and will stop the killing of babies. And yes, we want as many cases as possible going to the Supreme Court and give them an opportunity to say Roe versus Wade is bad law. It's not constitutional that we have a right to kill babies. It's not in the Constitution that unborn babies do not have a right to life.